San Diego recently got a new Border Patrol chief. He's just a few weeks into the job. This is a homecoming for Justin De La Torre. He grew up here in San Diego. He's been with the agency for more than 25 years. I got a chance to talk in depth with De La Torre, where he spoke about border enforcement.
We're averaging less than 30 people a day that we're arresting for unlawful entry into the U.S. We contrast that with a couple of years ago, 2024, we were averaging almost 900 people a day illegally entering. We had over 300,000 people that we apprehended for illegal entry in 2024. And unfortunately, thousands more that got away from us, that evaded detection.
When you look at the totality of your career, because you've been doing this for a long time, how do the numbers compare?
With less than 30 people being arrested for illegal entry a day right now, that's the lowest flow of human smuggling activity in San Diego sector that we've seen in decades.
What misconceptions do you feel that the public has on the Border Patrol and the agency's mission?
The process that goes into human smuggling is far more complex and far more tragic than I think most people realize in the United States. And so people who make the decision to come to the U.S. illegally enlist the services of the cartel to do so. They have to be smuggled into the United States. And when they do that, they're paying on average $10,000 each to be smuggled in. Those folks oftentimes don't have that money in the first place, and they make arrangements with the cartel to work off that smuggling debt once they make it into the United States.
The president had said they're going to be going after the worst of the worst, and then critics say some of the people being detained or arrested are not that. What would your response be?
I mean, in terms of prioritization, you have limited resources as a U.S. government. And so when we're prioritizing what we have available, we're going to start with the most significant offenders, right, of whatever crime it is that they may have committed in the United States or whatever level of threat that they present to the security of our country. But at the same time, we are going to hold people accountable for violating all federal laws.
I asked De La Torre his thoughts on videos where we see confrontations between federal agents and the public or people they're trying to detain. He said his Border Patrol agents are highly trained on how to carry out missions, quote, safely and professionally. I also asked if any local agents are deployed across the country in various missions on border security. He said yes, San Diego agents are in Portland, New Orleans, and Los Angeles. De La Torre says the agency plans to hire roughly 800 agents in San Diego over the next 2 or 3 years.